unseen by troll or greenskin for many, many moons.
Chieftain Cabrax. Akrog welcomes him to the Moonkin's strange new home.
Strange indeed, Chieftain Akrog. Cabrax senses much evil here. He tastes corruption in the air. Pah!
The Moonkin has no intention of lingering here for longer than needed, but it is the best place for them to be right now.
The best place, or the only place? They must lead the Bonekin and the Moonkin away from this temple of despair. The sooner the better. The corruption Cabrax can sense will destroy the trolls if they stay too long. There is no value in hiding here forever.
Akrog can sense it too. It feels like it is growing. But the trolls must stay here until they are ready to fight back. Akrog can only hope that his tribe suffers less here than they would out in the open.
Then Cabrax hopes they will be ready very soon. Oh, and one more thing. About the Moonkin wounded and the rot victims. Cabrax might have an idea how to help them. It is true. Crab dung.
That was a strange joke, even for Zazka's mind.
It sounds like it, no? Cabrax is not jesting at all. Crab dung extract is one of the most powerful herbal remedies known to the Bonekin. And while it is true that it not always smells nice, it has kept them hale and strong for many hundred moons. Akrog should go and find some crab dung when they march again on their quest for echoes, or whatever they call them. It will help.
All right. It is worth a thought. Knows Cabrax where they can find crab dung?
Well, crabs are everywhere. But Cabrax knows of a place with lots of colonies. The Cobalt Coast. A couple of brittle bones have made their tribe camp there, so perhaps Akrog could crush them while he's at it.
All right. Akrog will see if the Moonkin can make time. First and foremost, they must focus on resurrecting the cub.
About that, is Akrog really sure? Even if they manage to resurrect that beast, how knows he it will fight for the trolls?
Frankly, Akrog knows not. But he knows that it is their only choice.
Fair point, Akrog. Fair point.
So, Chieftain Cabrax and the Bonekin have been through a lot. Are they recovering?
By the Holy Hide, it has been tough. Tough! Cabrax believed Mugwar could see him through any ordeal, but these last few moons have tested him, and his tribe. Cabrax hopes Mugwar will reward her trolls with some peace. At last.
If the Bonekin want peace, Akrog is not sure they came to the right place.
Cabrax understands. But peace takes many forms, Chieftain Akrog. When those cursed greenskins tried to shame Cabrax, he found the peace of Mugwar inside his mind. They treated Cabrax and his tribe like beasts. The Bonekin were filthy, starving, exhausted. Only our inner peace saved us from becoming beasts.
That is an interesting and strange way to see it.
Not strange at all. The path of a chieftain is never clear, but Cabrax has some help. Whenever he is in doubt, Cabrax consults the bones. They tell him which path to take through the power of Mugwar.
And what told the bones Chieftain Cabrax when he was trapped by the greenskins?
That Cabrax need not fear. And by the Holy Hide, that was all he needed to know.
Those bones Chieftain Cabrax wears, can they tell him the future?
Not in the way that Chieftain Akrog might be thinking. When Cabrax throws the bones and reads their patterns, they do not show him exactly what is to come. No. Instead, they help Cabrax decide which of the paths that lay before him is the right one for the Bonekin.
Such guidance sounds valuable enough. How reads Cabrax the patterns?
It is hard to explain to an outsider. Kabrak spent many, many moons studying the power of these bones. If Kabraks were to throw them now, Chieftain Akrog would just see a mess on the ground. Kabraks would see a face, a weapon, or maybe an iron beak. These symbols hold great meaning for the Bonekin.
All right, Akrog must ask. With so much wisdom at their fingertips, how have the Bonekin ended up like this?
Such a question by the Holy Hide. Ah, the wisdom to follow the right path is a true gift. But the right path leads not always to happiness and freedom. The Bonekin walk the path that Mugwa has chosen for them, wherever it may lead. And Kabraks can only consult the bones about the choices he knows he has to make. The future holds surprises for us all, even the Bonekin.
Why was Mugwa's cradle the Bonekin's home? It is such a sacred place.
The chieftain thinks it was wrong to live in such a place. But he knows as well as Kabraks that Urgarth offers little welcome to a tribe of trolls in these times. By the Holy Hide, their choices are few.
That is right enough. But why Mugwa's cradle?
The Bonekin have a solemn duty to serve Mugwa. It is her will that they protect her shrine and treat it with the respect it deserves.
Have the Bonekin never questioned Chieftain Kabraks? Akrog would not blame them for being afraid of bringing enemies to a sacred place.
By the Holy Hide, of course. The faith of the Bonekin runs deep, and many have been worried for the safety of the shrine. When Kabraks explained how Mugwa had brought the tribe to that place, they became calm. If it is the will of Mugwa that the time of trolls is coming to an end, so be it. The Bonekin have made their peace with that. Most of them, anyway.
This is where the Moonkin and the Bonekin differ. The Moonkin have faith in Mugwa, it is true, but they also have faith in themselves.
And they have faith in the chieftain?
Akrog hopes so. Akrog has to believe so. But he will never stop trying to earn that faith. Just like he will never stop trying to save his tribe.
Chieftain Akrog has the right to choose his own path. But by the Holy Hide, he should remember there is more than one way to be saved.
Is there any advice Kabraks would like to give Akrog?
Advice? There is something, but Kabraks is not sure Akrog wants to hear it.
Speak true.
Very well. Akrog should consider carefully who and what he trusts. The way of the Bonekin may seem mysterious to Chieftain Akrog, but Kabraks believes it is far more reliable than following the advice of any brittle bone, and more reliable than trusting the mind of a single troll. The minds of trolls are weak without the guidance of Mugwa. The minds of Brittlebones are corrupt and filled with lies.
So what suggests Kabraks? That Akrog puts all his faith into the bones?
Kabraks can only offer. Akrog is the one who decides.
Well, you will think about Kabraks's words. It is quite something to see the Bonekin in battle. So resourceful.
Resourceful? It is true. The Bonekin let nothing go to waste. The blood of the dead and dying gives his tribe the strength of mind to keep on fighting, even when things look bleak. Sharpens their minds, much like it sharpens Kabraks's reading of the bones.
Well, Akrog must leave Kabraks for now. There is much to be done.
Of course. Of course.
Chieftain, how can Grungwa help?
Akrog has some bone dust for Grungwar's plant.
Grungwa was about to ask. He saw Akrog collect it, and here they are. Well, Mugwa praise.
Legs hard feel all strong now. Can't do that?
Indeed. Grangoire thinks the Tia needs no more bone dust from here on out. This will last it a moon, or even 2. He thanks the chieftain again for his help. All this, no point in getting all sentimental. This will be a glorious totem for the tribe camp to last, chieftain. Grangoire knows it.
Akrog believes Grangoire never told him. Where learned he to read?
Perhaps the chieftain asked before, but Grangoire wanted not to tell. Is that right?
Well, it is true. But Grangoire need not tell if you would rather not. Akrog understands.
No, Akrog is chieftain now, and Grangoire feels comfortable to share this. Just understand that he might leave out certain details. It is a long and dark tale.
Of course.
Well then, let them get this over with. Grangoire was a slave of the Brittlebones. The Dark Elves of Shaldun, to be precise.
Grangoire was a slave. That is...
shocking. Disgraceful. Grangoire knows. Yet it happened. He was a freshly born cubling back then, and he was on the way back to the tribe camp with 4 eyes who had taken him to a shrine of Magua for her blessing, one of them being his sire. They accidentally stumbled into a dark elf camp, and, well...
They took them prisoner.
They killed Grangoire's sire, and one of the eyes, Barnack, and took Grangoire and the other eye with him.
Akrog is sorry to hear that.
It is fine.
So, he was a slave.
The other eye, Maka, was made one. And Grangoire never saw her again. Grangoire, on the other hand, was given to some dark elf chieftain, an Archon, as they call them. Zahal Tuwar was his name.
And that dark elf Archon taught Grangoire how to read.
Far from it, no. That dark elf Archon tossed Grangoire into a dungeon with a dozen other interesting specimens, and forgot about him. But that is not the point of this story. What matters is that Grangoire grew very weak in that dungeon. He will not lie, chieftain. It was a dark time. There was no ray of sunlight, and every day felt the same, like a black swamp that went on forever. It would have probably been the end of Grangoire, if not for that one servant. A doe she was. To this day, Grangoire knows her name not.
A brittlebone doe helped him.
At first, she only brought him food every other day. But after a while, she came more often. It is shameful to admit these feelings for a brittlebone, but Grangoire was so grateful to her. He wanted to thank her, but he could not, because he had not even learned to speak. So she taught him with scratching and pointing.
Scratching and pointing. That was enough for Grangoire to learn so much.
Well, the chieftain must remember that Grangoire was in that dungeon for a very long time. With each of her visits, he started to repeat the sounds she made. And he studied the scratchings in the dust until they made sense. He learned only simple things at first, but with time, the words got more complex. And she even brought him simple dark elven stories to read. It was a strange time. Looking back on it now, Grangoire often wonders if it all really happened. But it did, and Grangoire's knowledge is the totem of that.
And how was Grangoire freed?
That is another painful, long story. And one Grangoire would rather not share right now. He hopes the chieftain understands.
All right. Akrog understands. That is it for now. Akrog must go.
Of course, duty awaits.
Brittle bones found a way to live in even the most extreme places. Teetering on cliff sides and mountaintops, the homes they passed looked flimsy and brittle to the Moonkin.
Akrog is listening.
Find out.
What is that?
Chieftain Mayer remembers that slaver they told him about. He tried to enslave the Moonkin, too. They tracked him down and killed him.
Slaver. Right, I remember. Well, Tiara bless ye for that. Or Zarak, whoever 'tis ye pray to.
Akrog must leave.
Of course.
With the help of Crumbs and Julok's beaks, it took the Moonkin and the Bonekin not long to find the Goblin Cave, a small, muggy hole in the axe. Grunwar was silent for most of the journey, and Akrog was too. They would find out the truth, no matter the price.
Greenskins, tiny greenskins, and trolls up ahead. Akrog can smell them.
So Cabrax's bones spoke true. What is the plan when they find Nurbok? Talk first or attack? Keep in mind, Cabrax said the bones sensed a powerful greenskin in here with Nurbok. That will make any attack a little tougher.
They talk first, Big Blood, please. Nuag still think Nurbok no traitor.
Little Moonblood speaks true. If Akrog ever had any respect for Grunwar, then let them talk to Nerbok first. There is an explanation for it. Grunwar is sure.
Fine. But they will keep their crush sticks ready. Cabrax's and the Moonkin's warriors will watch the entrance, so there should not be any nasty surprises. Come, let them march.
He is on his way. May Magua guide his hands.
Going now.
What can he do for the tribe?
They will regret this. They will not get away from Zazka.
What this?
What on Urgath is another altar with hex power in it? Furious. It is like lightning is running through their blood.
He moves away.
In that direction?
No, I'll go look.
he is going.
Grunters! Kill! Kill! Kill!
Let him at them! Were they so eager to be crushed?
They are a dull breed, chieftain. No point trying to peace talk.
Was that...
Nabok! He seems not to be friends with the Greenskins, no. Let them hurry, chieftain, before it is too late.
Big blood!
Time to move on.
Let Akrog see.
On his way. Grunwa will go there.
He is going. He will lead the way. The tribe must survive!
Up ahead. This looks like the heart of the cave, no?
But no sign of Nurbok yet. Maybe the Greenskins did something to him when they realized the Moonkin were coming.
Nabok.
Let them take a look at him.
Time to move on.
Going now.
What now? More trouble?
In that direction?
Great! More problems to smash!
They run from Nurbok. The blood for the tribe!
Why must they plague the Moonkin? He will protect the tribe.
Let Zazka get a proper look. Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not?
What should he do?
he find out?
No. No, it cannot be.
Well, may the rot take Zoska. He was wrong.
Is he dead?
Granois told the chieftain he was not guilty. He told him Nabok would have never...
Not so cocky anymore, are we? You'll pay for what you did to my brethren, Grunter. You'll bloody pay.
Nabok! Why?
He is sorry, trusted one. He never meant for it to end this way.
Tusks, Nabok, stop! Stop this madness! Oh!
That rogue is ready.
If he insists.
He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp.
Keep the ones waiting a bit longer.
At his service.
Mech! Taka! Stop it! Akrog demands it!
Rot. Akrog was never a...
Head towards something doom. Sure, why not?
What is needed of him?
Ready for action.
It is over. Time for answers.
Too weak. Too rotten. Weak. Why do Nerbok? Why betray Moonkin? He only tried to save them.
Let Akrog guess. Nerbok has some lie to explain this.
Look at him. Standing here all proud and holy. Akrog is the reason this was necessary. This green coupling is leading the Moonkin
to their doom. Tusks, just look at him. Trusting a brittle-bone hexer, groveling to the field dog, sacrificing Moonkin lives for his mad plan. Akrog is not half the troll his sire was, said Nurbok, the totem of honor. Mugwa's hideous utters. Him and Old Fur really deserve each other. What? So now the small tusk is barking at the troll who saved him too? Zaskar really is the piece of big shit everyone says he is. If speaking out against the two liars who wanted to kill a moon-old cub makes Zaska big shit, then he wears that scar with pride. Wait, Zaskar really thinks... What? Why is he laughing? He is laughing at Zaska. Tusks, he is as foolish as he is weak. Grungwar was the only one who wanted to save Zaska. Narjak and Nurbok wanted to crush him. But Grungwar would not accept it. The Moonkin will never accept a cuckoo in their nest. That is what Narjak said. The only reason he later changed his mind and forbade Nurbok and Grungwar from speaking of what he had said is because he got old and soft. But no. Grungwar said it was true. If Grungwar did, it must only have been because he wanted not to ruin Small Tusk's image of his great chieftain who, in truth, wanted him dead. But they digress. This is not about the Small Tusk.
Is this true, Grungwar? Akrog's sire wanted Zaska dead, not Grungwar?
Then he should have told Zaska. He should have wrought and told him. No be sad, Zaska. No, I want him not be sad. He is not sad. He is rotten angry. Why will no one in this cursed tribe ever tell Zaska the truth? Curse it. They should have just killed him. Zaska never was a Moonkin, and never will be a Moonkin.
Zaska is a Moonkin, and Akrog's trusted one. And he always will be.
So says he now.
And just how planned Nurbok to save the Moonkin? By selling them to the rotten chainers?
No. By striking a pact. The Moonkin... The Moonkin would be sold to the Horde of Mirath. But there, they would become their own pack within the Horde. They could have remained a tribe, would have had their own tribe camp, and the only ones they would have had to bow to would have been the Chainer chieftain. That was...
When did Nurbok start planning this? 7 sunsets ago? A moon?
Before the devouring.
So he had been lying to Grungwar's face all along.
Grungwar would not have understood. Curse it. Nurbok never wanted anyone to die. When he learned that Baraka's blood defied the greenskin poison, and they killed him, it broke him.
Yes, he was willing to crush Akrog.
We would have kept him alive. Akrog is not a leader, but he is still a Moonkin.
No matter what he wanted, Nurbok broke every single law of Mugwa by doing this. How can he pretend this was right?
It was Chieftain Nardak who broke the laws first, when he made Akrok chieftain. Not because he was the best warrior or the smartest elder, no. Just because he... because he was his same blood. His cub.
Two wrongs make not a right.
Maybe not. But if a wrong would save the Moonkin from death, Nurbok would make it 1,000 times over.
And just how could Nurbok know the Chainers would keep their end of the bargain? How knows he they would not have simply put the Moonkin in shackles the moment they surrendered?
Ancient Vor, whom they just butchered, swore a blood oath to Nurbok.
What is that?
The highest oath a greenskin can give. It is said that Zarek himself sent a tribe-eater to the cowl of the greenskin who breaks it.
The greenskins have broken promises to the trolls before.
So a blood oath by a greenskin ancient is not good enough, but some foggy promise by a bristlebone hexer that Zarek's cub will maybe help them is. Akrok's thoughts are as pathetic as his spirit.
But they spoke before Akrog went into the temple of Shana. And Nurbok told Akrog he was willing to give him a chance.
Nurbok told Akrog... Nurbok told Akrog what he wanted to hear. He lied. He did what he had to keep Akrog off his back.
Tusks, how can Nurbok still believe what he did was honorable? He even betrayed his own trusted one, Grungwar.
Nurbok never said it was honorable. He said it was necessary.
Why told Nurbok the Chainers his name was Varkoz?
Because they deserve not to know his true name. Make no mistake, Akrog. Nurbok has no love for the Chainers.
And who would have been the new chieftain of this slave tribe? Nurbok.
It was not about that.
Well, Nurbok's plan failed, and many Moonkin paid the price for it.
Fail? No. The Chainers will enslave the Moonkin. That is inevitable. Only now that Akrok killed their ancient, there is no one left to honor the pact with Nurbok anymore. It will all be the same. Only that now, the Moonkin will be true slaves. But Chainers know not where Moonkin are. Yet. Nurbok already told the Chainers the Moonkin are hiding in the temple. And a wyvern is carrying the knowledge to Mirathur as they speak. 7 more sunsets at most. And the biggest Chainer horde they have ever seen will come knocking.
That wyvern rider. When left he for Mirathur?
Too long ago for the Moonkin to catch him.
Nabok, please speak true.
It is the truth.
They will take Nurbok back to the tribe camp. In shackles.
He will not crush him.
No. If the Chainers and the Hunters truly come, Akrog wants Nurbok to see what he has done. Unless Grungwar wants Nurbok to die. He is his trusted one after all.
Not any longer. Instead, he breaks the bond of trust.
The bond of trust cannot be broken.
And yet, Grungwar breaks it. Let them get out of here, Akrog. Grungwar wants to see his face not a heartbeat longer.
As he wishes. Akrog... Wait.
What is?
Nurbok's helmet. He will give it to him, now.
What? No. It is a relic of Mugwa. Nurbok earned it.
and he lost the right to wear it when he became a traitor. Give it to Akrog, now.
Rotten, prideful cub. May his tusks fall off for that.
It has the same echo as one of the hex gates in the tribe camp. Neolf's, Akrog thinks.
Cowardice. Of course. They will not call him a coward. They will not.
They are not calling him anything. The echo does that for them. Come, they are done here. A pack of eyes will take Nurbok back to the tribe camp.
War is ready. What is that? The eyes will take Nurbok back to the tribe camp. Still, trusted one. If Mira Thur knows about the camp, they need to deal with that horde in the Brittlebone ruins as fast as possible.
It is true. They could not stop one disaster, but maybe they can still stop another. Grunwar?
Fool. Rotten old fool. What say? Nothing. Let them go. Big Blood can talk?
Dark thoughts again.
It's true. No, I know how feel about Nurbok. He want to be angry, but he also cannot.
Nurbok betrayed the tribe. Little Blood has every right in the world to be angry with him.
It would know I tell himself too, but Nurbok only mean well, no? He won't save the tribe because he love Moonkin as much as Sire, Crumple, Grumph, and Big Blood do. He just... No, I know not. Get lost in mind.
Akrog is sure Nurbok did, but it matters not. Any foolish decision can be explained. In the end, all that counts is the decision itself and the harm it does. Little Blood should save his kindness for someone else.
Only the harm it does. That make a lot of sense. No, I thank Big Blood.
That is what he is here for.
Big Blood want else?
That is all for now. Let them march on.
No, I'll go look.
What is his trouble?
Look, Akrog found more of the...
Still? One would believe you'd have scavenged all the ruins of Urgath by now.
Scavenged?
Looted? These tablets do look extremely interesting, though. We should be able to shape more things for you very soon.
Wilbur should be able, you mean? You'll just stand there saying...
Now that you say it...
Akrog needs something from them. If they can stop arguing for a moment...
Well, I'm good to go. It's Wilbur who just won't stop howling. Or squeaking, that is.
Oh, how incredibly amusing, Arthur. What do you need, Sir Troll?
Be glad to be useful.
Interesting. Probably.
At his service.
Can Zaska help?
Warm sand beneath their feet, clear blue water lapping at the shore, palm leaves, gentle breeze. Any troll could be fooled into thinking that place was paradise on Urgath. But he would not be fooled for long.
Pretty. So much sun.
And even more enemies. Those brittlebones Kabrak spoke of are no elves or humans, chieftain. They are dark elves, probably from Shaldan. They must be careful.
Just aim for the head. They crack all the same. Anything Trusted One wants to say? Or can they start fighting? And, collecting dung?
Well, Akrog still wonders if Cabrax is making a fool out of them. Crab dung.
Grungwa thought the same thing, but then he spoke to Crumb. It is true, crab dung extract is a powerful herbal remedy.
But it cannot cure the rot, can it?
No, only numb the pain. But still, the kin will be grateful.
But only after Cabrax and Crumb have explained to them why in the world they are rubbing shit on their hides. Oh well, anything for the tribe. The eyes said the Brittlebones had towers, no?
True, and they are deadly. They will need to fight carefully, Akrog. Maybe they make Mugwa's cub appear, like a devouring.
That is a good idea, actually. That is all. Time for battle. The workers will build the camp, while Akrog, Zazka, Grungwar, and Noag will look for the dung. Akrog has spoken.
That would have sounded a lot more chieftainish without the sentence before it.
Quiet, small tusk.
All right, all right. Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Moving now. He is going.
He is going.
Rot it. These dark elves really love their Erics, no?
The building is done. This looks interesting.
What should he do?
Time to make pay.
Enemies are attacking!
What can he do for the tribe?
What is that?
The building is done. Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Let Akrog see. On his way.
not go there.
Akrog is listening.
Going now.
This looks interesting.
That way.
Grunwa is here.
Useful. He not worried.
In that direction?
He can help. Magua prays.
A building is done. Nuako. A building is done. Go join the world! Log smash them! Feel the light of the Moon King! Log smash! Look out for Nog!
Time to move on.
Going now.
Moving now.
He go there.
What on Urgath is this?
He work now.
This way? The tribe must survive!
Beetles, beetles, beetles. If only they needed beetle dung.
Sasuke is sure they could rub it on their hides, too. He doubts the effect would be the same. Even the worms would not eat such a...
This looks interesting. Let Grunwa take a closer look. Magua has blessed them.
The eye of the tribe sees. The tribe's land grows. Moving on. Head towards
lead the way.
Doom. Sure, why not?
What should he do?
The building is done.
Moving now.
He is on his way.
A building is done.
He can help. Magua prays.
The tribe needs more scrap. A building is done.
They take care of it.
A building is done.
Work now. He can help. Magua prays. Work now.
Zaska is listening. Keep moving. They messed with the wrong tribe. Go join the world.
Only fools challenge the Moonkin.
Let him at them. Destroy them.
That way.
Won't go boom!
Grunwald will go there.
They will not get away from Zaska! He crushed them now! This way?
May Magua guide his hands. He will protect the tribe.
The blood for the tribe! Quick! More problems to smash! What this? Not go there?
The tribe needs more scrap.
He ready.
The tribe needs more scrap.
They will regret this.
Chieftain, the tribe learned something new.
What is this?
What is that?
Chieftain, the tribe learned something new. Chieftain, the tribe needs more room. Build more shelters.
What now? More trouble?
The tribe needs more scrap.
Can Zaska help? Interesting. Probably. Easy. Ready back here. Going now.
In that direction.
New orders?
The tribe needs more scrap. What next? He needed? He ready. The tribe needs more scrap.
What next? Go join the worms!
Let Akrog see.
He go there. Blood for the tribe!
What on Urgath is this?
You find out.
He work now.
More scrap for him. Zazka is listening.
He is on his way.
What is this?
What now? More trouble. Big blood! What is that? What next?
He is here.
The tribe needs more scrap.
He here. He needed.
Go on here! Going now. Destroy them! Feel the burn of the Moonkin! Even the worms would not eat such a...
Why must they plague the Moonkin?
The building is done. Over here. The tribe must survive!
Afraid of an old troll? They come. Only fools challenge the Moonkin.
Time to make hay! Destroy them! Let him at them! For the Moonkin!
Let our roll see. What is this?
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Time to move on. He is going.
If he insists. Going now. They messed with the wrong tribe.
May Magua curse them.
They will not get away from Zaska!
They will regret this.
You are ready!
Afraid of an old troll? They should be. He might be old, but his tusks are still sharp. In that direction?
Not smash!
Chieftain, the tribe is running out of stone.
Huh?
The tribe is running out of stone.
The blood for the tribe! Head towards certain Grunwald. We'll go there. Why not? The tribe must survive! For the Moon King!
They take care of him. He not worried. He can help. Magua plays.
The building is done. What now?
He work now.
He is needed.
At his service.
What now?
Let him out there!
The building is done. They will regret this.
Fascinating. This is not a Dark Elf temple. Grunwald wonders who built it.
They can wonder after the battle.
Time to move on.
Going now.
You will protect the tribe. Grunwald is ready.
Invite on the word! More problems to smash. Destroy them. Smash them!
Now they can get all the crab dung they need.
Tribe sees. The tribe's land grows.
Let Zaska get a proper look. No, I'll go no.
A building is done. Chieftain, their workers are in danger.
That one's ready.
The tribe must survive! They messed with the wrong tribe. The blood for the tribe!
Chieftain, their workers are in danger.
They will not get away from Zaska! What is that?
Let Grunwa take a closer look. May Magua guide his hands.
Crush them now! Going now. No, I'll go.
This looks interesting.
This is it. Smells just like normal dung.
What thought he it would smell like? Like a pretty troll dough? They need more of this.
Ready. What now? He is needed?
He is on his way.
He can help. Should he do? On his way. That way.
A building is done.
They will regret this. Let him at them. Feel the light of the Moon King.
He will lead the way.
What next? Chieftain, there are hardly any offerings left.
He is going.
Destroy them!
Great! More problems to smash! Go join the worms!
What is this?
Grunwa is here.
Moving now.
What on Urgath is this? This way?
Let Akrog see.
Zazka is right at home. Ready for action. Interesting. Probably. Let Zazka get a proper look. Can a troll not rest for a moment?
They don't hurt Big Blood! The tribe must survive!
Afraid of an old troll? They should be. Going now.
For the Moon King! Sharp tusks and Chieftain, there are hardly any offerings left. He go there.
You work now.
Ready. Is needed.
Huh, what now?
Time to
More
move
trouble.
on.
Great! More problems to smash!
The tribe must survive!
Mugwa's colossal letters. They have a titan, too.
Oh no! They have Titan too! is it?
They have a Titan, too. What is this? Let Akrog see.
Can Zaska help go there? No, I'll go. Moving on.
Chieftain, the tribe needs more room. Build more shelters.
Let Grungwa. All right. Grungwa thinks this should be enough.
He is sure.
No, but that is all the workers will be willing to carry. It should help the rot victims a lot. At least for a while.
Time to head home, then?
Time to head on. They have the dung they wanted.
Zaska is listening.
Grungwa will go there.
Here. Out the
What
way.
is needed of him?
He is going.
What can he do for the tribe?
A building is done. Smash that!
What on earth is this?
Let Zaska get a proper look.
This looks interesting.
Going now.
In that direction?
A building is done.
There. This way? Going now.
What is needed of him? What on Urgath is this?
Going now. No, I'll go. Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? Interesting. Probably.
Time to move on. He is going.
The blood for the tribe!
Afraid of an old troll? He is on his way.
What now?
He here.
Huh?
Chieftain, there are hardly any offerings left.
Krog is listening. He will lead the way.
No, I'll go look. A building is done. Moving.
He is going.
That way.
If he insists.
Moving now.
Ready for action. They will regret this. Destroy them. No, smash?
Better leave them. They seem to be far, far away from home.
Moving on. We'll go there.
No, I'll go there.
Magua prays. On his way.
This is it. The summoning ritual is ready. No, I'm ready. Let Zaska get a proper look. Huh? No one here. He is needed?
Take care of it. Be not worried.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
He is going.
At his service.
What next?
Grunwar is ready.
Zazka is listening.
Akrog is ready.
Let Grunwar take a closer look.
A building is done.
Grunwar is here.
Head towards certain doom? Sure, why not?
In that direction? Time to move on.
Ready for action.
Is Chieftain Cabrax keeping well?
Well enough. Well enough. In spite of this cursed place. What wants the chieftain?
Akrog never thought he would say this, but he has the dung Cabrax asked for. The workers will bring it to the Bonekin as soon as possible.
Splendid. As the bones often tell Cabrax, sometimes Mugwar hides salvation in the most unexpected places.
Unexpected indeed. So Cabrax will prepare a remedy for the rot victims?
He surely will. Shepherd Crumb said he would like to add some ingredients of his own. So Cabrax will go find him as soon as possible. Good work again, Chieftain.
Well, Akrog must leave Cabrax for now. There is much to be done.
Of course. Of course.
This way.
Grunwar will go there.
Glad to be useful. What should he do?
He is on his way.
Lovely, Ray.
What is that?
What can he do for the tribe?
You go there.
Let Akrog see. The gift. Whispers again. What is this?
Just think she should have a little more faith in what we're doing. She sounds like she's afraid that beast is going to magically reassemble itself any moment now.
She should be afraid.
Why?
Because that beast was created to destroy. Tiara's breath. Do you truly think we're safe just because we cut it into pieces? The field dark is always here, always listening, even right now.
I'm aware of that. Still, there is nothing to be gained from acting fearful. If anything, that's what this beast wants.
Fear is our best weapon against complacency. The moment we relax is the moment the beast will strike.
Again. What this?
Want more praise? Bit nice day. He glad to be useful.
The gift whispers again. Grunwar is ready.
Just so I understand correctly, you would have me forego the renewal next week?
You renewed our seal less than 2 moons ago, Your Reverence.
You know you don't have to call me that.
I know, but I will when we speak through projections. Look, I truly appreciate all you have done for me, but it's not necessary. If I am the High Priestess of Nihauf, I need to act like one, not rely on Hierophant Ishara to solve every one of my problems.
Fine, then. Let's talk problems. Have you disciplined Brother Dario?
I spoke with him. It's all good now.
Insubordination isn't just some peccadillo, Galia. It's a spark in a savannah. You've got to stomp out the fire before it spreads. And...
Marek was right.
Who is Marek? And about what is he right?
Marek is someone I can talk to, and he predicted you'd lecture me again. Look, Ishara, I know you don't have much trust in my methods, but I know what I'm doing, alright? You see a monster lurking in every dark corner, when most of the times it's really just a shadow. Sometimes you've just got to have faith in people.